G'day Swank family, today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect pizza base for your perfect pizza toppings. Ingredients, you're going to need 3 cups of flour. You can use any flour as you wish. I use just plain flour because that's all I had at home, but you could go for wholemeal or any other healthy alternatives. To this flour you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now you're going to need 310 mils of water. So to this water, warm water, you're going to add 2 teaspoons of dry yeast, instant dry yeast, and 1 teaspoon of caster sugar.
Okay.
And mix it all together and let this stand for 10 minutes to let the yeast grow, and then we're going to mix it all up together. But just to note, I have a big family, so I'm going to be actually making another batch of this pizza dough, which will be 4 times the recipe, but anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So I've added the mixture into the flour and we're stirring with a spoon. As it thickens up, you will have to use your hands and knead it into a dough. If you find the mixture is too runny, add a little bit more flour, or if it's too dry, add a little bit of water. Now I've put this onto the bench. My dough is slightly a bit runny, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle it with flour and keep kneading it until it's a good consistency, which you'll see in a moment. As you can see, it's becoming like a nice dough. But I'll give you a tip. As your hands get sticky, it's good to wash them and then start the final kneading process with clean hands, and just dust your hands with a little bit of flour, because that will prevent the dough sticking onto your hands. So I'll go ahead and do that. So just dust your hands and just continue to knead. So I've kneaded this for between 5 to 10 minutes. It's looking quite good. So what you're going to do now is get a bit of cooking spray and spray it into a bowl, and then grab a paper towel, wipe off all the excess oil that you don't need. You just need a clean film so the dough doesn't stick to the bowl as it's growing. So once you wiped off the oil, obviously I didn't do a good job there, grab your dough, plunk it in the middle, cover it up, put it in a warm place and let it grow for a few hours. You could use it straight away if you want it really crispy, but I like to have a bit of fluff in my pizza base. So yeah, letting it sit for a few hours and letting it grow gives it a nice fluffy effect. Now you're going to need pizza trays, and I recommend this type with the holes. These are awesome. It prevents the pizza dough becoming too soggy and gives a good crisp. Excellent stuff. And believe it or not, it doesn't even stick much. What you do is, you don't use oil, just grab a bit of flour, sprinkle it on top, rub it with your hands, give it a good dusting, rub it with your hands, let that sit. And we're going to put the pizza base on there, and it won't stick, it will slide off, and because of these holes it will cook it really well and crispy. Best invention in the world. As you can see, the dough is risen nicely here. Take out a chunk, dust your hands with flour, dust the bench, and we'll roll it out. Alright, so I've rolled it out, I've placed it on my tray, looking nice and pretty simple. Grab a bit of tomato paste or any sauce you like, and just, spread it around, and then I'll show you a tip with the toppings. I personally like to use tomato paste, sprinkle a bit of chili sauce with some herbs and some pepper. Now Swankers, these are the toppings I'm going to use on the pizzas. Fresh basil. Believe it or not, I've never tried this. This is a first for me. I've got stingray meat here, or skate. Looks similar to flake, which is shark, so this is going to be interesting, but looks very lean, so yep. So yeah, I've just marinated that in olive oil, garlic, and some herbs, and salt and pepper. Some chicken that I cooked, just salt and pepper, lemon, and some herbs. Little Roma tomatoes, artichokes, got some tomato paste for the base, mushrooms, capsicums, tomatoes, onions, some pickled peppers, jalapenos, olives. Obviously add the olives into your fat total allowance for the day, spinach, and some herbs. So here we go. So a trick while adding your toppings to your pizza base, add your fresh spinach and basil first. This will prevent it burning because we're not using cheese, obviously. Ready for the oven. 3 skate or stingray pizzas loaded with lots of veggies. This should be awesome. Bake for half an hour roughly on about 200 degrees Celsius. Time to feast. Looks awesome. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks.